So my name's
you're-
Jennifer, and during the pandemic, we started a business for our kiddos as Space City Party Rentals, and I used to rent from a neighbor in Rosenberg,
Come on,
and when we
yeah.
moved,
Yeah,
it was
we
just,
can walk.
yeah. And when we moved, it was just too far for us to rent from them. So I
Right.
was like, well, let me see if this might be something. I'm a business-minded person. I have
Right.
a notary business. I teach notary classes, like notaries on how to use social media to get business.
Right.
And so I was like, well, let me just go ahead and see the tables and chairs.
Right.
So with the tables and chairs, it's super easy. And it took a long time before I decided on what I wanted to rent. Because
Right.
we also have a popcorn machine and a cotton candy machine. But that was not my first choice because I knew that the upkeep would be a lot.
Right.
But we still have them, and we are no longer service them. We
All right.
no longer rent them out.
Okay.
Because the upkeep. But
Right.
this is when you have men in your life.
Right.
They know better than you.
Yeah.
And even though you've done all the research and all the legwork,
Yeah.
they still want to do what they want to do.
Right.
Despite the best evidence. So I told, and this is Dad, my co-parent, I was like, hey, I don't think this is going to be a good idea. This is a lot of upkeep. This is a lot of stuff. But we bought them anyway. And then clients broke them.
Right.
So I said, we're doing tables and chairs only.
Right.
But when I was doing research on YouTube about the different things that you can actually rent, it was astounding. So
Right.
you can rent the big trash cans,
Right.
the big trash cans, and not for trash.
Right.
Yes, you can rent them for trash, but people use them to do beer pong, like giant beer pong.
Wow.
We have a homemade cornhole. Do you know what cornhole is? The one where you put the bean
Right.
bag in the thing.
Okay.
So this is funny. One of my friends has a woodworking business, and my co-parent has a cigar business, his own business, and my own is the notary.
Okay.
The party rentals for the kids.
Right.
But we bartered cigars for the cornhole.
Oh, wow.
So he handmade a cornhole for us. We're getting it stained with Space City Party Rentals, so we can rent that out. You can also rent out cones, like just the cones.
Yeah.
You can rent out those signs like "Slow Down, Kids."
Right.
Of course, you can do the marquee letters, the lights, the velvet rope. And
Canopies.
so we have canopies, but they're not the fancy ones.
Right.
The canopies that we have are the ones for people that like to do vendor shows, like at the farmer's market. But the cool thing is, now I actually cross business.
Right.
I have a friend who has a photo booth machine.
Right.
And I thought about doing the photo booth machine, but the reason why I didn't do it is because you need to have an attendant.
Right.
And my kiddos are not old enough to do the attendant part
Right,
because they
right.
can't drive.